cow. I love how 1, 2 ate up just put cow. I love that cow emote so much. It's like the best. I love it so much. It's not the one on Twitter, but it's the one on Twitch. It's such a good cow emote. It's just literally cow. It's you, cow. Say it's me, cow. Moo.
The Norwegian forest cat, like its name suggests, is native to Norway and has been in existence for hundreds of years. They have an ancient history and are even mentioned in classic folklore. Let's learn more about this enchanting cat.
He's so cute and fluffy.
The Norwegian forest cat, also known as wedgie or skog cat, originated in northern Europe where the climate is exceptionally cold.
He's a wedgie.
Being in such a hostile environment meant that very few animals could actually live there. This naturally occurring breed adapted to the icy climate with its long woolly coat, which kept it warm and insulated. It is said that the Norwegian forest cat's ancestors must have been the ancient British short-haired cats brought to Norway by the Vikings in the early 1000s
They're
AD,
Viking
along
cats!
with long-haired felines such as the Turkish Angora. The interaction between these cats led to the modern wedgie as we know it. It is believed that the ancestors of the Norwegian forest cat travelled in ships with Vikings as ship cats and are known for their exceptional skills in catching smaller animals
Viking
and rodents.
cats!
There is also a story about a feline playing a role in classic folklore. It was said that Freya, one of the goddesses in Norse mythology, owned 2 large wedgies that pulled her chariot.
Oh my god!
These cats were apparently gifted to Freya by Thor. Very mystical indeed. The Norwegian forest cat is mentioned in Norse legends as a mountain-dwelling cat with long fur and the ability to climb very high, higher than most cats can.
He was the mountain cat.
This is why some breeders and organisations refer to the forest cat as the Norse skog cat. In 1938, the Norwegian Forest Cat Club was created in Norway to preserve the breed and ensure that there were more of these brilliant and charming forest cats. However, the progress of the organisation was trumped by the events of World War II and other factors such as crossbreeding with other domestic cats.
Look how big his tail is!
Luckily, the Norwegian Forest Cat Club intervened just in time to prevent the extinction of the breed.
Look how big he is!
Furthermore, King Olav V in the 1950s declared the forest cats the national heritage and official cat of Norway. The breed was restricted to Norway until the 1970s, when it was subsequently discovered by the rest of the world.
Wow.
What does the Norwegian forest cat look like? You could easily mistake a wedgie for a wild cat in the forest because of their large build. It is significantly larger than a regular house cat.
Look how big they
Its
are!
hind legs are a bit longer than its forelegs, making the cat's rump a bit higher than the shoulders. An adult male wedgie weighs between 10 to 20 pounds, while the female weighs 8 to 18 pounds. An adult has a length of up to 36 inches from its nose to its tail. It is recognised by its muscular form with long legs and a brush-like tail. The top coat is glossy, thick and water-repellent, while the undercoat is woolly, tough and quite thick at the chest, head and leg area. While cats do not like water very much, this breed takes it to the next level. It is actually water resistant with its dense undercoat that is built to survive the toughest Scandinavian weather.
Yeah,
while their dense fur coats keep
cat.
them insulated in the cold seasons, it is important to create a cool environment for your cat in the summer, as they would be drawn to cold places and may not be so keen on long hugs or any activity that may generate heat.
He's like,
imagine
that's
being covered with
me.
all that fur in a hot summer weather. You get the point. Norwegian forest cats have a lifespan of up to 16 years on average. Wedgies are quite similar to Maine Coons, but if you know your cats well, you will be able to spot these cats very quickly. Norwegian forest cats typically have a medium-sized muzzle and a triangular head. They have an almond-shaped pair of oblique eyes, which could be of any colour. The ears are high-set and pointy, wide at the base with a tuft of hair poking out like that of the lynx. While Norwegian forest cats are great climbers and perfect hunters with a high sense of alertness that is typical for an outdoor cat, they also blend into the indoor life quite easily. Let's take a look at their personality.
They're so beautiful.
What kind of personality does a Norwegian forest cat have, and should you get one for your kids? With its hunting skills and outdoor abilities, people often wonder if they would make great pets and how they would interact with people, especially kids. Wedgies are very friendly and easily warm up to people. They are friendly with kids and patient too. They make friends with every member of the family without necessarily having a favourite. Their high energy and curiosity makes them a ball of fun to play games
Yeah,
with.
I'm pretty sure they
They are
would
not
have a lot of
talkative,
high
but breeders
energy.
say that they occasionally give off a high-pitched sort of chirping, which usually means that they are trying to tell you something. Perhaps something as devastating as an empty feeding bowl or an annoying neighbour.
Human,
Either way,
feed me.
Wedgies are very interactive and love to spend time playing with the family.
Aren't they
also
beautiful?
do not mind being around dogs as well,
They
as
like
long as your
dogs.
dog doesn't try to bully them. However, it may not be a good idea to leave them around much smaller pets, such as mice and guinea pigs, as their predatory nature may cause them to injure or kill
Yeah,
the smaller
they
animals.
probably won't
How
kill us.
affectionate are these cute furballs? The Norwegian forest cat loves to cuddle every now and then and are certainly needy.
I'm 3
They
Taco.
can be
Thank you
quite
so much for
attached to
joining
their
with
human
Prime.
companions
Thank
and would like
you.
to be involved in every activity. They may not be as affectionate as to take a nap on your lap, but they do love quality time right beside you. They also appreciate a lot of petting, attention,
gamer.
and love. Exercises
like,
are
God.
a huge deal for your cat, since wedgies have the potential to add lots of weight. It is important to make room for your cat to run around and play. If you live in a small apartment, then you might have to create an outdoor play space that allows your cat to fully express themselves without knocking over your expensive china. Norwegian forest cats require an outlet for their high energy and strong hunting instincts. Toys that look like
They're so
mice or are able
cute.
to move are very engaging play toys that allow them to shed that excess energy and practice their hunting, not to mention allowing them to have some
Yeah,
good
because they used
exercise.
to be cats
Leash
living in the
training your cat and
wild.
taking them for walks is another way to exercise your cat while bonding in nature. Spending time to play with your cat.
Oh, these
and
guys
using
like to be taking
interactive
walks.
toys
That's
will
awesome.
improve your bond and get them to love you even more. Maybe to the extent of the very rare lap sitting.
In the very rare lap sitting.
Now the part you've been waiting for.
Oh, no.
How to care for your cat. Some
Water.
people may prefer to brush their cat daily and others whenever necessary. But brushing your cat at least once a week will ensure
He
that their
looks
coat
like-
is looking silky smooth and shiny. Brushing weekly helps to remove tangles, mats,
Well, because
and
they have
debris.
like a really thick
Grooming
coat.
is very important for your furry friend, as they shed most of their coat once a year when there is no need for insulation. The moderate to heavy shedding will depend on your cat's health,
So
lifestyle, and
cute.
other factors.
I just want
Regular
to.
cleaning of their
They
ears
probably
and
wouldn't
trimming
let
of
me,
their
but I just want
nails
to shove
is
them on the floor and go.
advised. Some
Like,
cats may not like losing their nails, as it affects their movement and coordination, so you should study your cat to see what works best.
oh, they don't like
Most
their nails
owners usually
clipped.
get a scratching post that allows their cat to trim their nails by themselves while playing. If you have stayed on this video until this far, we are probably guessing that you are either a cat owner or a potential cat owner.
No.
Either way,
I want one
we
though.
are
I
all
do.
cat lovers. If you
He
are
big
interested in
boy.
buying any cat-related products to
What
pamper
is the
your furry
biggest
companion, do check out the affiliate links in the description below.
All right, bro.
We'll be earning a small percentage.
Very, very, very cute cat. But I want to know. What's the biggest cat in the world? What is like the biggest cat breed? No, not wild cat. Like, what's the biggest cat breed? Biggest cat breed. But it has to be domestic. Domestic. There you go. What's the biggest domestic cat breed? Whoa! What the fuck? That's huge.
Small,
Wait.
medium, large, no matter the size, kittens have always
I think
stolen
that's
our
so
hearts.
cute.
Wait, are you sure size doesn't matter? Because today you'll
Yes.
meet the biggest
So
cat
big.
breeds in the world.
I'm curious. I'm just curious.
Number 10, Norwegian Forest.
Oh, so they're here. They're here. They're
Let's
number
start
10.
this list with one of the favorite breeds across the planet, the ever beautiful Norwegian
They're really
Forest
pretty
Cat.
though.
This kitten has a perfect silky coat as a result of adapting to its former
Oh,
natural
this is my favorite
environment,
color. This is the
cold
one I first
Nordic
saw that I fell in
forests.
love with.
It's too huggable, right? It can grow up to 9.8 inches tall and 31.4 inches long.
Wow.
About the size of a 2-year-old girl.
Oh my god,
Wow.
big!
This buddy could become your best
Big.
companion. Plus, this massive fluff ball, which can weigh up to 22 pounds, is highly sociable and playful.
He's
So
big.
much so that it still maintains its fun-loving spirit throughout adulthood. It's perfect. Number 9. Ragamuffin.
A ragamuffin?
The most cuddly and playful of all breeds, here's the magnificent Ragamuffin.
A
beautiful
ragamuffin!
kitty known for its docile nature and who is as huge as it is sweet. This super cat is really conceited, so it'll be spoiled by children at home since it loves to play with them. Of course, only games that don't require a lot of agility, as it cannot do so due to its sturdy body. Not only is it a bit fluffy, but it can be really big, at almost 11.8 inches tall and 35.4 inches long, weighing up to 30.8 pounds. It tends to put on weight because it doesn't like to do much physical activity,
That's literally
as it hates
me!
going outside. It would rather feel the warmth of your home and snuggle up to you while you listen to its sweet purr.
Yes.
Aww. Number 8. Siberian.
Oh, the
Time for the
Siberian.
imposing and majestic Siberian
Oh,
straight
they're
from
really
Russia.
pretty.
A magnificent feline breed that has come to win your heart.
Oh my
Despite looking
God.
quite grandiose and perhaps a bit intimidating at 13.7 inches tall,
He's
up to 31.4 inches long, and weighing 19.8 pounds,
But he loves
it's one
you.
of the most loyal and affectionate cats on this list. What's more, this breed is not only beautiful, but also very tough, as it can withstand terrible temperatures like 86 degrees Fahrenheit below zero thanks to its soft and dense fur. A true alpha cat.
Wow.
Number 7. American Bobtail.
Oh, here we go.
Believe it or not, this funny-looking kitten can
He's a
grow up to
bobtail?
15.7 inches tall and 27.5 inches long. Pretty big.
Wait,
Its
that's
sturdy, long body weighs 17.6 pounds and has a soft, short,
bobtail!
fluffy coat. But what actually gets all the attention is its distinctive little tail.
Little
Isn't it adorable?
fluffy
The beautiful
bobtail.
American
I
bobtail
love it.
stands out for being very loving, affectionate, sweet, and highly intelligent.
Look at his
Don't you
little
want one?
ball tail.
Number 6. Ragdoll. If you like to spend hours and hours in bed without thinking about tomorrow, say no more. The ragdoll is your perfect pet. It was so named because as soon as it lies down in its owner's arms or lap, it relaxes so much that it automatically falls asleep. This
It
fatty
becomes a
kitten can weigh
ragdoll?
up to 19.8 pounds, but its measurements are truly surprising, as it can reach 15.7 inches tall and 47.2 inches long. It's conceited as it is gigantic. But
He
even
big.
though this fluffy friend is huge, that doesn't take away from how cute and docile it can be. It's so affectionate and loyal to its owner that it'd 1,000 times rather snuggle all day in bed with you than go for a walk outdoors. It could become your best Netflix binge buddy. Mind you, since it
Netflix
loves to eat and
binge
sleep,
buddy.
you'll
I want
probably
one.
see it almost always a little chubby, just a little.
Just
And
a
with
little
those unique
chubby.
characteristics, a worthy representative of this breed was the famous Timo. Just look how lazy and
Timo.
playful he was. No wonder he was so popular on the internet. Sadly, he passed away in May 2019.
Aw.
So long, partner. Number
So
5.
what do you see?
Maine Coon. It's not only easy to
Oh,
recognize
here's
this
the
beautiful
Maine
kitty because of
Coon.
its gigantic size, but also its unmistakable and dense fur.
He's so
being its long and bushy
beautiful.
tail the protagonist of its
Bushy
vast
tail.
anatomy. Hugging them is quite a pleasure, but also a challenge since their enormous body can measure up to 16.1 inches tall.
I want
It's
one.
a huge 24-pound ball of fur. Isn't it
Yeah,
adorable?
I want one.
Now, while this breed is already
Yes,
massive by nature,
big
some
cat.
specimens remind their owners every day of the true meaning of the word big. One of them
Big.
is the imposing Baravel, a gorgeous grayish Maine Coon that's 3
Wow.
feet 11.2 inches long. It's no surprise that he's currently in the Guinness World Records as the world's longest cat.
Oh my
Quite a
god.
giant. This Italian
almost
baby
the
is so
size-
big he's longer than a baseball bat.
Oh,
Huge! As if this
huge.
weren't enough, there's also Omar, another beautiful
Omar?
specimen of this breed that has come with all the intention to
orange.
snatch the
I
title
love
from
orange
Baravel.
cats.
Also measuring 3 feet 11.2 inches long and weighing almost 31 pounds.
Bro's
Impressive.
big.
Since this breed is always breaking new ground,
my
you should also meet Cygnus, who at 17.58 inches held the record for the longest tail on a
Oh my
domestic
God, his
cat.
tail is
Just
so
look at his
beautiful.
measurements. I'm sure you'd love to have this great companion at home.
Oh my god.
Number
Big
4,
tail, even
Chelsea.
bigger than a wolf's or a
No wonder the
fox's.
famous French poet Victor Hugo said, God made the cat to offer man the pleasure of caressing a tiger. And there's no wilder looking feline than the Chelsea, a breed created by crossing a wild cat called Felis Chaus and a domestic cat.
Oh
It's
my God,
such a
this thing
large
must need,
feline
like, a
that it can
huge
grow up
amount
to
of
18
exercise.
inches tall and weigh between 33 and 44
Oh my God,
pounds.
that's really
So
big.
It needs space and
Oh,
regular
so
exercise
cute.
to be healthy and in a good mood. Are you ready to take care of one?
Oh my god, that thing
Number
means
three,
the
Savannah.
savant. Like this. Okay, this one,
With
yeah.
a super active and fearless
This one is
personality,
like-
the enigmatic Savannah is not only one of the most expensive cats in the world, but also one of the biggest, measuring up to
Oh my
23.6 inches tall and almost 35.4
This
inches
one is
long.
like
As
having a
incredible
wild
as it may
cat in your
seem,
house.
This kitten is the product of crossing a domestic cat with the amazing African serval, so it
He's
can reach a maximum
big.
weight of 50.7 pounds.
Oh my
The
god.
Savannah loves to
Like a
spend time
dog.
playing with its owner and following you everywhere. It'll want to be by your side all day long. If you want to see one in all its glory, meet the great Arcturus Aldebaran Powers. This kitty is a great
His
representative
name
of
is
this
so
breed,
long.
as he's the tallest domestic cat ever at 19.05 inches.
He
Number
big.
2, Ashura.
Ashura.
This super cat is not only the most expensive feline breed on the planet with a price tag of up to $100,000, but also one of the largest. And it couldn't
What?
be otherwise because not only does it have the DNA of a domestic cat, its wild side was
Damn.
doubled by also having the blood of the African serval and the Asian leopard. Simply fantastic. For all this, the Ashura couldn't be considered a conventional cat, as that insane manipulation of its DNA has made it as large and heavy as a serval, measuring 23.6
Oh my
inches
god, who
tall,
could
up to
own one of
51 inches
these?
long, and reaching a striking
Like these
maximum
huge
weight of 33
cats?
pounds. However, don't let its enormous size scare you. It may have a wild side, but it can be more loving than any other cat. As big as
Aw.
all the breeds I've shown you are, there's still one that is off the charts. Here's the
Who is that? The lion?
number 1.
That's the serval. Yeah, of course, the
Meet the
serval.
majestic, glorious, and unparalleled serval. A stunning and slender wild
How
cat
you-
that
how
hails
can
from the
you even have
scorching,
one of these as a
incandescent
pet?
climate of Africa. In its natural habitat, it hunts small
People
and
have
medium-sized
these as
animals such
pets?
as rodents or birds, although it can also hunt young antelopes with no problem. Its slender body gives it the necessary support to be completely agile. It's an excellent natural runner and an efficient killer. It's so good that its hunting success rate is 50%, surpassing the 38% achieved by leopards. Although it's only a feline, it can weigh 44 pounds.
Oh my god, it looks
reaching
like
an
a mean
astonishing
wolf
25.9 inches
cat.
tall and almost 3.2 feet long, not including its tail.
Yeah, it can be
It's the size of a
domesticated.
6-year-old kid.
But
The
I've seen
serval
people
is
who
the
have
rightful
it.
winner of this top.
Like, there are people who have
Unfortunately,
this as a
hundreds of
pet.
servals have
I'm not
been cruelly
kidding.
hunted over the years for
Look,
their
he's wearing a
fur, to
collar.
the point that they're now endangered.
Oh
Due to this, dozens
no.
of animal lovers around the world have
They're
been
so
willing to venture out and
cute.
adopt young servals in order to domesticate them and prevent their hunting.
Oh my
Servals
god, the
that
thing
have
has
adapted
jumped
to
so
their new
high.
families play like little kittens with their owners. Of course, they're extremely intelligent and make it very clear that ferocity will always be in their blood as they try to hunt their own food whenever they can. What a
Literally
wild
just-
beast.
Literally
If you
just
consider
like
yourself a
runs
true cat
right
lover
out the
and
window.
enjoyed
Like
this
we'll
talk,
just
like this video,
destroy your
subscribe
window
to
if
the
there's a
channel,
bird
and
right
turn on the
there.
notification bell so you don't miss out on a single video.
I
And
love
if you want
big
to keep
fluffy
enjoying our content,
cats.
just click here or here.
But not a serval kind of big one. A Maine Coon is super cute though. A Maine Coon is so cute.